Hello, we're back.
With more
Next
awesome
deck.
custom.
Shaman deck.
We're gonna play Shaman deck.
I need to scooch over a little bit so
Scooches,
I can seize a little better.
Scooches.
So we almost have enough for 9 or not 9 arena, 6 arena
1,
rounds.
2, 3, 4, 5-ish. Yeah, 6.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get some good cards out of it when we
Yeah.
finally do it. But we've been saving up because we planned on recording it, so.
And we think it's nice to like learn the basics. Oh, okay. Shaman versus Shaman.
For Doomhammer! Oh yeah, get rid of that for sure.
I think keep the rest though.
Yeah.
And I'm second, so. And Hex is not really
So
good
you're
early.
first.
Oh, I'm first, rather.
Yeah.
So there's literally nothing I can do.
Yeah.
I don't think I have very many 1-drops. So this deck is so fun. The raid leader is so great because you turn all your totems into like +1 or +2.
Little attacker minions.
Yeah, and I have a whole bunch that like beefs them up.
Yeah, there you go. So stamp a totem.
And I get a ton. I love this one. I love all the totems, honestly.
Yeah,
All of them are great. I love healing though. Healing's the best leader. Healing's so good. It makes me so happy. It goes whoosh and everything's all like green and happy.
Healing!
And I got the +1 totem.
Yeah, you can take that out with your by putting down your raid leader and then attacking it with your taunt.
Yeah, you're right. I could put down this and make it a
Yeah,
a
but do you want to
1/3.
do that?
yes.
Okay.
Because I won't have the totem for another while.
We
Yeah.
must cleanse the sun.
And it's a 1/3 and it'll be fine. And I have healing. I'm like kind of about this because it's really good sometimes, but I don't have a lot of big creatures that I want to heal. But it also is a 0 that gives taunt,
Yeah.
and that's pretty
Yeah.
good. You don't even have to heal it. So it's a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is a 7 card. 7 card advantage to what will be 6. Healing totem.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken. And then overload, so 1, which means that he'll only have 3 mana next turn, which means he'll probably put down a totem. I can,
You could Abusive Sergeant kill that, or you could drop your raid leader, kill it.
I think Abusive Sergeant.
Yeah, because then you can also stamp another totem.
Yeah.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
And now I have a healing totem and back up to full health.
Healing!
I fucking love healing totems. This is going out really well for me. I love this too because it makes your totems into potentially really good fucking things that
Abusive
attack.
Sergeant. And
they
Abusive-
cost no mana. These are creatures for nothing. I have 3 creatures out. 2 of them have cost nothing to me.
Yeah, Abusive Sergeant is another one that's like, it's a, oh shit.
You know, I'm not totally upset about that.
Yeah. And you could still raid leader, stamp
I think
a totem.
stamp a totem, see what it is. Okay, and I'll just raid leader. Kill it.
Handle it!
And this is why raid leader is so good.
Yeah.
And like against Shaman, it's okay to do this because they don't have any like do big amount of damage to everything. That's what they're all about.
Not any like
I have like small things.
whole
Like,
entire board AoE.
Yeah.
At least not much of it.
okay, so now he's gonna draw before, because he had the overload.
Yeah.
I
This
can.
way,
I
no
can,
that way.
Okay, the ooze I could drop. Okay, I
But,
could
you-
drop this,
hold
do
on, hold on,
damage,
hold on.
and
You also have your weapon thing that you
yeah.
could.
But which would I want to get rid of? And it would be such a waste. It'd be +1 waste. Okay, let me think. I could frost it,
And then,
oh,
deal your and then hit it with the stick and then stamp another totem and drop your ooze.
Hit it with what stick?
Yeah, that thing, rock biter.
But that would be a waste because it would be able to kill it anyway.
Yeah.
I kind of want to deal with it next turn. How about? Oh my god, I think I can just get rid of it. I think that this is the best thing to do because I can just make a taunt, right? If I wanted to.
Yeah, it's true.
So I'll just +3 it.
No, that's. Oh, okay.
And then
I didn't
ooze.
realize that you could put that on a creature too. I thought that was something you casted on yourself to give
No, no.
yourself.
So totem.
Now I know.
And womp swamp goes. And then next turn, he won't have anything with charge because nothing in a Shaman deck really has charge. And then I can like make a taunt. I can make this a taunt or something.
Yeah, actually,
Although I
that's
kind of want a high health like maybe the fire I can
Fire
pass
elemental.
the fire elemental.
Elemental.
I kind of like am scared. It's not a shaman. I feel like because I haven't played a lot of this game, but I feel like it's a snowball with shaman versus shaman because there's no way to like as soon as you establish board control, there's not a lot of ways that you can just kill. I think this is great.
Oh yeah, totally. Because you can.
I can. Okay, so I think. Oh my God,
I think your
so good.
I think your best
Kill
bet
this,
is to kill the flame tongue,
and then
you could trade out a couple things.
let me think. I can one it and then ping it. Okay.
Well, no, you have extra spell power right now. You do 2 damage with that thing.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah.
This is going really bad for him.
Yeah. So now astral that.
And then this will be healed next turn because I have a healing totem.
Yeah.
And then I bloodlust next turn and I kill him. I love this deck. I love this deck so much.
Yeah.
I don't really need a taunt.
And if he brings out a big like nasty
Bloodlust is
stompy
so
creature,
fucking
you just
amazing.
hex it and it's
Yeah. Oh my. Kyle.
good job.
fucking love
Scrin.
this
Good
deck.
jobs.
This deck is amazing.
And like we said, this is something you can build with like minimal packs. Like
Yeah.
the only thing Corinne has in this deck that's anything.
I can still bloodlust.
Yeah. Do you still want to though?
We'll see. We'll see what I draw.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that I won't want to.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
I
a
do.
way better. That's a way better drop.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Yeah, 3 attack that. There you go, and then the rest. Hit his face. His stupid face.
And then I'll heal it, and like this is snowball. And then I bloodlust next turn and I win.
Yeah.
And I still have a taunt. I love
And
this
he
deck
hasn't
so
been
much.
able to get any semblance of like board control this
Like,
entire
it's
game.
just fucking insane.
He gave it up early on, and like.
Hex is a good move on
Yeah.
this one.
Even then though, your
Now I have a
bloodlust.
taunt.
Exactly.
My bloodlust still does +3 to everything, and I
Yeah.
have 2 of these in my deck.
Yeah. So it's worth it even,
Yeah.
and I think you might even still kill him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna win. 3, 6, 9, 12. And then, yeah, I win. I kind of want to see what this is. Oh, you just
It
left.
doesn't even let you. Doesn't even let you kill him.
But that's
The power of Shaman.
Shaman.
Shaman, whatever.
Shamanaminen.
Shamanaminen.
I fucking
Shenanimans.
Shenanimans. So we're playing decks that are like, the basic cards are pretty good.
Yeah.
As soon as you play and get to level 10, you'll have all the basic cards. And note that 80% of the cards that are specific to that class you want. There is not, I don't think there's a single deck that doesn't have like really good class specific cards. And you might think that they're bad, like initially I did until Kyle fixed my deck. But you just need them.
Yeah,
you need
it's-
2 of them.
It's
2 of
but it's
each.
really important that you balance it with the all class cards.
Yeah.
Some of them work really well. Oh, it's the same guy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Doomhammer.
Or
Oh
Doomhammer.
man, this is such a good start.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
my
totally.
god. This is like the perfect draw hand.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with this. This Flame Tongue totem is so good.
Yeah. And note again that she's not gonna drop Abusive Sergeant on turn 1 because it's
Yeah,
like
it's like-
pretty useless.
Yeah. I'll do a totem next turn and then drop it and kill whatever he puts out on the field.
Yeah. And then.
Because it's a +2 attack permanently.
what's
I might
he
not wanna-
doing? Is he gonna? Oh, okay.
Uh,
Interesting. I would use your engineer maybe. Oh.
taunt. I was lucky.
Yeah.
Next turn
But-
I can give it +2.
But
and kill
you totally could have like drawn a card. It's gonna die. There's no way that's surviving this turn.
it. Yeah, that's true. You're right. My bad. Oh, this Grizzly? Would have died anyway. I would have just gotten another novice engineer, honestly. I think Grizzly would be the best choice. What else am I gonna drop? Oh, I can drop this.
But no, it'll die.
It'll die. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop a Grizzly. That's all I can really do. Next turn I'll drop a novice engineer, either both or get a totem, depending on what he does.
Yeah. Because now this time he has the board control, and you really have to make sure that this shit goes away quickly. Because he's gonna start drawing lots of cards now. Because that
Yeah.
at the end of your turn draw a card, at the start of your turn draw a card. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
So engineer first.
I hope you like my
See what you get.
Alrighty. raid leader.
Maybe second engineer.
I hope you like my invention.
I can put the totem between them and
Yeah,
then just
totally,
trade it.
totally. If they survive this turn.
Yeah. Let's say shit. There's nothing that he can do unless he has a taunt, and then I can kill it. Yeah, and then he has 2 left over. What will that do? And this totem, 3 health is a lot.
Yeah. There's all those nukes though too, like the lightning bolt and chain lightning or whatever it is, like forked lightning, I think.
Okay. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
drop
definitely-
the totem between them,
Oh, if you're sure.
and I can either. I don't want an abusive sergeant. I could raid leader, and that would mean that he can't just ping it. Or I could just totem. I think totem would be the better choice.
Yeah,
because
you
a raid
could-
leader is a spell thingy.
You could get a taunt.
I could have
yeah.
get a taunt, and I don't.
No, you don't.
Spell power is still good though. This does 2
Yeah.
damage now.
Yeah.
And now I have board control again, but he has a whole bunch of cards.
I don't quite agree with that play though, because you could just trade your engineers out for that. It's no.
Yeah,
big
and then
deal.
I put down a minion and I kill
Yeah.
him in
Oh
one
yeah.
shot.
For 1. What do you got? Oh, lucky. Very lucky.
Yeah.
You only have 1 of those.
I can
either?
do 2, but I
Okay,
could
okay.
I could deal. Okay, I could drop 1, and then frost it, and then change. Do you
You
agree
could.
with
You
that?
also have your abusive sergeant that you could use to.
Oh yeah, you're right. So how about I do it? Abusive sergeant it.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
raid.
Hold on.
So I either use my abusive sergeant
And
or
a
use my frost
use your abusive sergeant and a raid leader.
on this.
Yeah. And drop a raid leader. There you go. Now you can kill it in 1 shot.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're sure.
And also, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And I can totem.
And you can totem.
Oh my god. So even though he has more cards, I think that I still have the better deck because I can
Yeah.
do shit like this.
Yeah.
Abusive sergeant is really good.
And you've regained board control again.
Yeah.
Now you
And I have
have 4
bloodlust.
creatures on the board. Exactly.
And there's nothing that you can do that would just like kill all of them.
Yeah, I think this deck is a lot more fleshed out than his.
No.
What a
That's a
bastard.
good card.
Yeah.
But I can still pew it. Let me think. Okay, I don't. Okay, so this would be fucking amazing.
Yes.
But he might have a hex, and I don't want to play that yet. Because I'm going to maintain all my map control for as long as I can, and
Yeah.
I can just drop another raid leader. I want to use all my crappy creatures first, and then use it. Unless I want to force the hex. I should try and force the hex when I have a equal but slightly better card that would be better, you know, like later.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna drop this,
Raid leader.
and then I'll drop because I have a taunt,
Okay, yeah. And you can also ooze.
and I can also ooze, and then I have bloodlust next turn, and
Yeah,
I win.
yeah.
So this deck is so good. Oh my god. Look how like balanced it is too.
Yeah. It's all like symmetrical and stuff.
Yep. Oh my god. It makes me so happy.
The taunt in the middle.
Yeah. I guess we shouldn't judge it against like a bad deck. Not to say that like his isn't fleshed out and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But-
This is also a Shaman versus Shaman. So like mirror matchups play differently than
Yeah.
anything else, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he should have played his ogre. He probably doesn't have. An ogre isn't a good card in this deck anyway.
Yeah.
It's like really bad.
Yeah,
like,
actually, yeah, you're right. You're
because you get taunt or you get
a spell power from
thing.
your totem, so
Yeah.
it's not worth it unless you have like a really spell heavy deck, which he doesn't seem to have that many spells. He just has like a decent amount.
Yeah.
And like I said, it might work better against a different deck,
Yeah.
like a different class.
Yep.
But if he doesn't do anything about this, you can Bloodlust next turn and probably
Yeah.
kill him.
Bloodlust is so good. And like Kyle and I were talking about like the construction of a deck and having like the core deck and what we say is like a pool, which is like, you know, you get one of this card, one of this card, one of this card, and one of this card.
And then two
But-
of everything else.
And then 2 of everything else. Because 2 almost ensures that you get that card in the first half of the game or the last half of the game.
Yeah.
Because there's like a 50% chance that one of them will get in one. So that's how you construct in the pool is something that is like a splash that you get like every once in a while that you might get in the beginning and the end, and you have to like coordinate specifically with other cards.
Is he just like not there? Gonna do something?
He probably knows that he's lost. I have people do this all the time. But next turn, Kyle, since he didn't do anything, it's the bzzz thing starts again. So it's not like he can do that every turn. So I'm just gonna...
You can't. You have too many minions.
Oh my god.
GG! G, 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 GG. You still had an extra
I'm glad
12
he
damage.
did that because then we had time to talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Say. And I love Shaman. So good. Okay.
So many creatures. He's probably just like, fuck it, taking a piss. Alright, GG!